Hey guys, this is the Robin Hood Gear Channel. I'm going to be mainly doing knife reviews and some flashlight reviews, things of that nature, um, and maybe give somebody some different ideals on what to look for. As you can see, this is my cute little uh, Robin Hood guy here. He's kind of my mascot, and y'all hadn't seen that cartoon. Great cartoon. But here we go. It's the Kershaw 1585BR. So if y'all don't know what this knife is, it is a very, very small knife by Kershaw. Let's just go over the quick general specs of it. It's a 2-inch blade. And one good question, maybe some other people with more experience on this knife can tell me, is the blade material, blade steel. I'm pretty sure about everything I can find on the internet, it was made in a 440A steel, but also they had it in the 14C28N. And neither one is stamped on the blade. So if y'all can help me out with that, reply in the comments if y'all know of a good trick for that. So what else we got here? The handle material is a 6061 T6 aluminum. Has a red and black pattern. I've heard before that they're all kind of different. I'm not for sure about that because I only have this one. It was designed by Ken Onion, which I really like the design of most of his knives. Maybe everybody can't carry a 3, 4, 5-inch folder around. It's just too big, or maybe at your job they limit your knife to a shorter blade, something like this. So this might come in handy. I mean, the blade length is only 2 inches. It does have thumb studs. It does have the speed safe assisted opening. That is legal most places, but just check your state on that to make sure you're obeying all local and federal laws. But I really like this knife just for the portability. The weight, 1.7 ounces, and this one is made in America. Most manufacturers offer American knives and more affordable knives. This one is discontinued, so you do have to buy it on eBay or trade it. I got this one in a trade from a friend, so I thought I'd do a review on it here. So let's check it out a little more here. You can see the clip here. I do kind of like the look of that. It does have the flipper. I like the blade profile. Let's go ahead and open it up. Nice and quick deployment. Right here on the blade it just says 1585BR. Has a patent, made in America, made in USA. Right there. I like the blade profile. You can actually kind of choke up on this knife, even though it don't have jimping, and it's super tiny, right? And just for comparison here, let me just show you a standard ink pen, which I might actually do some reviews on ink pens. I know it's kind of weird, but if no more weird than knife or flashlight reviews. But if I want to do a comparison with a Pilot P700 and some the Vision or Vision Elite pens, but as you can see, the knife, even deployed, is shorter than this whole ink pen here. So it's quite good on that. It does have a liner lock. Some people don't like liner locks. I've never had a problem. Usually not super hard or abusive on my knives, so I've never had a problem with that. There's just for comparison with Robin Hood here. So if you don't want to carry a very large knife around with you, and you don't have a lot of needs, this might be something good for you. I guess the main thing I would ding it in is discontinued. It's harder to find, and since it is made in America, the price on these seem to be a little more high than maybe the average person would want to pay for this small of a utility knife or EDC knife. But with that being said, I hadn't carried it that much yet. I was going to try to carry it some this week to see what see how it handled itself, and kind of sharpened it. Don't feel too bad there. I'll sharpen it, on the Spyderco, or get out the King Onion and put it through that. I don't know what degree, if this is 20 or 25. I don't know the blade degree. I'm not the best at this by eyeballing that and telling you without measuring. It does have a nice finish on the blade, I think, though. And it's small and portable, so I think a lot of people's going to like that. It does have the lanyard hole, so you can put your 550 through that if you want to do something like that. Tie it to your belt so you don't lose it. If you're out hiking or something like that, it might be a good use. Don't see a lock. Some of their speed safes have a lock, so you can't deploy it. Of course, this one won't deploy if it detects, your hand there or something. It's safe. But don't have that lock. I know some people like that, some people don't. So if you know how to tell the different blade steels, or if maybe that information is wrong, reply back in the comments to me about what blade steel you have and your experiences with this. But the overall quality is nice. No blade play. Mine is actually not centered. I know that will bug some people. It's actually way off. Honestly, that don't really matter as long as it don't slide against that and scuff up anything or affect the deployment. But as you can see, this one is a good bit off. I'm pretty sure I could send that back to Kershaw and they would fix it. I just personally don't see a need to do that. So there it is. Deploy it again there for you. Just let me know what you think in the comments, and hope everybody has a good night.